everybody. Welcome to the class of 1974 reunion, and so nice of them to invite all of us here. I'm sure there's going to be a big crowd. Want everybody to have a good time.
What's happening?
I'll tell you what we did. When we got the call to put this thing together, so many great bands and entertainers played the Dragnets that it wouldn't have been fair for 4 or 5 of us to do it. So we contacted 60-some musicians, and 30 brave souls said, yeah, we'll do it one more time. So let's hear it for them. We got a group of entertainment up here that came from all over the world. So it's so good to see everybody here with us. And yeah, I need a haircut, don't I? It's so good to see everybody here, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to bring back some great memories. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Dragnet All-Stars Band. Let her go, boys.
The night was clear, and the moon was yellow, and the leaves came tumbling down. I was standing on the corner when I heard my bulldog bark. He was barking at 2 men who were gambling in the dark. It was Stagger Lee and Billy, the 2 men who gambled late. Stagger Lee threw 7, Billy swore that he threw 8. Stagger Lee told Billy, oh, I can't let you go with that. You done won all my money in my brand new Stetson hat. All right, Gary Ferguson on it. Rob Sprant on the keyboard. Well, Stagger Lee, I went home and he got his 44. He said, I'm going back to that bar room just to pay that debt I owe. Well, Stagger Lee, I cried, Billy, oh, please don't take my life. I got 3 little children and a very sickly wife. Stagger Lee, I shot Billy, oh, he shot that poor boy so bad that the bullet went through Billy and it broke the bartender's glass. Y'all sing it with me now, here we go. I said, go Stagger Lee, 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 go Stagger Lee. I'll do it one more time. I said, go Stagger Lee, go Stagger Lee, go Stagger Lee, go Stagger Lee, go Stagger Lee. All right. All right. Thank you very much.
I'm Steve Jarrell, and the Dragnet was actually started by Mrs. Faulkner. Mrs. Tom Faulkner, back in the 60s. Reverend Faulkner was a minister at the Episcopal Church. And Dragnet was a popular TV show at the time. And Mrs. Faulkner was always worried. She ran the youth group at the church, and she was always worried about after the ball games, the children going home and getting, maybe having automobile accidents, maybe going out and getting some mischief. So she said, well, how can we round them up into one place so they'll have something to do after the ball games? So that's where she came up with Dragnet. It was kind of like dragging them in, dragging them in. And so that was the deal. And that's how they started. It started in St. George's basement. And then they started moving around to different other churches. Other churches started sharing it. Summertime, they started doing it once or twice a week. And it just kind of grew from there, and the crowds got so big, it eventually moved to the Army after the games. And the James Monroe High School class of '74, they're having their reunion, and they got the idea of it, well, why not recreate a Dragnet? It was so much fun for everybody. So they called me and asked me, they said, would you help put the music together? And you know me, I eat this stuff up, especially coming home and playing with old friends and seeing old friends. So, but I said, you know, Barry Searles called me, and I said, Barry, you know, it's really not fair for me and a handful of guys to enjoy this fun, because there's so many musicians and you know, all through the years of Dragnet that played in so many different bands. So what I'd like to do is contact as many of those as we can, get them all to come in, and then we'll split it up, and we'll call it the Dragnet All-Stars Band. And we'll see how many want to play, and a lot of guys still play. A lot of guys haven't played in 40, 50 years. But you know, it's not about the music, it's about having a good time. And so we contacted somewhere between 60 and 70 musicians. And for the show, we've got somewhere, I've lost count, somewhere between 30 and 40. And you know, and other guys saying, oh, I just found out about it. Yeah, I'll drop in. So, well, come on in, we'll work you in. And so then we started thinking, okay, what were the popular songs of Dragnet? And of course, there's things like, you know, My Girl by the Temptations, and Brown Eyed Girl, and the Rolling Stones, and back in the mid-'60s. So then I said, okay, we'll make a list. We want to make it danceable. We want to make it songs everybody will remember. And we'll use this list as a guide. And then we'll contact everybody and send that out. And then ask for suggestions. And then I said, well, you know, it's we're getting kind of out of hand. We got to figure out how to control this thing. So it you know, it just grew and grew and grew. So I said, okay, let's call it. Let's break it up into teams. And we'll say, okay, in this team, I know these guys work together at some point in time. And in this team, I know these guys work together at a certain point in time. So that's how we got it all together. And then we got a horn section. I think we've got about 8 horn players. And they're going to come together and play behind anybody that needs horns on their songs. So that's how the whole thing came about. And as you can see by tonight, it's coming together. It's coming together. So thank God, and thank all of you all that's coming out tonight. And hey, thank all the wonderful musicians, you know, that are willing to come up here. You know, like I say, some still played, some haven't played in a long time, but as you can see, it's like riding a bicycle for most. So it's going to be a grand night.
We're gonna go downtown now. I'm gonna buy myself a shotgun, yeah. I wanna hit it up, baby. Gonna load it up, baby. Wanna shoot it before he runs, hey. Put on your high heels. Have it how, take it how.
I went to JM and we had good times at the Dragnet.
Not letting us in yet.
Come to Dragnets, get dropped off, and then after that we go to Hot Shops.
Wonderful.
We used to make the loop. Go to Hot Shops, parties, up to Giant Food.
I just moved to Florida.
That's right in the parking lot up there. Then we go back down to Hot Shops, back over to Hardee's again. They were the days.
Your parents would drop you off, pick you up.
Yeah.
Right on the Atlantic.
But then after that you were on your own.
That's right.
We were wild, yeah.
They were foolish.
And they still are.
Dragnet! Yeah! Can't wait to get back. How many years has it been?
My baby, she's made out of love. Like one of those mornings from the playground. She's got something much greater than gold. Crazy about that girl, 'cause she's got so much soul. I think she's got the kind of love. Sure is better than I'm a never, and I know that she knocks me on my feet. Hey, knocks me on me. That she knocks me on my feet. But there is no girl in the whole
Great.
Thank you. Just like old times.
We'll give Diane some R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
What you want, baby, I got. What you need, you know I got it. All I'm asking for now, you respect me
Just a little bit.
hey, baby.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Ain't gonna do you wrong, now why you gone? Ain't gonna do you wrong, like you want. All I'm asking you for now, you respect me
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'm about to give you all my money. No investing in return, honey. Forgive me my problems with you.
Just a little bit.
Got that saxophone.
Play a tenor sax. Back bar solo.
Just a little bit.
Here we go, baby. I can do that.
A little bit.
Let's hear that bass. Lloyd Lyman, you got it. That's some of the James Brown lick stuff. Lord have mercy. I feel good tonight. Everybody doing all right? Whoa, party time is any time and any time is party time. Party time is any time and any time is party time. Party time is any time and any time is party time. Party time is any time and any time is party time. Yeah. How about another verse, Diane? Can you do it? Here we go, another verse. Just a little bit. Take it to the break. Kick drum. Take it home. Here we go, baby. All right.
love is true, so get ready, so get ready. Stop making love to you, so get ready, so get ready. Get ready, 'cause here I come on my way. Ready, 'cause here I come. If we're hide and seek with love, that's how I plan it. Alright. The loving you're gonna miss every time it takes to find it. You're out of sight. We'll be 5, 4, 4, 4. Look out, baby, now here I come. I'm bringing you a love that's true, so get ready, get ready. Stop making love to you, so get ready, get ready. Get ready, 'cause here I come on my way. Get ready, 'cause here I come every day. Get ready, 'cause here I come every day. Get ready, 'cause here I come. You know you make me want to shout. Come on now. Throw your hands up and shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your head back and don't forget to say shout. Don't forget to say yeah, 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 yeah. Say you will. Say it loud now, baby. Say you will. Say it loud now, honey. Say you will. Say it loud now, baby. Say that you love me, say that you need me, say that you want me, wanna please me. Come on now, come on now, come on now. I still remember when it used to be 9 years old. Yeah, yeah, I was a fool for you from the bottom of my soul. Yeah, yeah, now that you've grown up, old enough to know I still love you, baby. Don't wanna let you go because you make me wanna shout. Come on now, come on now, shout. Come on now, shout. Come on now, shout. A little bit softer now, shout. A little bit softer now, shout. A little bit softer now, a little bit softer now, shout. A little bit lower now. Can anybody still gator and get back up? Gator, come on, let me see it. Gator, 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 come on, baby. Gator, gator, there it is. Gator, 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 gator. Little bit louder now, little bit louder now. Little bit louder now, 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 little bit louder now. Wait a minute. You've been good to me, baby. Better than I've been to myself. If you ever leave, if you ever leave, if you ever leave, if you ever leave, if you ever leave. See, I still got it. I just don't know where I put it.
Where you gonna be Sunday?
Yeah, don't try that at home.
In the hospital.
I don't want nobody. Ready, horns? Well, I want you to know. Yeah, I want you to know right now. You've been good to me, baby. I'm better than I've been to myself. Hey, hey, and if you ever leave me, I won't want nobody else. Yeah, I want you to know. Want you to know right now. 'Cause you make me wanna shout. Come on now. Throw your hands up and kick your heels up and throw your head back and do you love it now? Really need it now. Do you want it now? Don't never leave it now. Hey, 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 hey. Shout, come on now, come on now, come on now, shout, come on now. God bless you all. Be safe going home. Good night, everybody. Thank you, class of 74. Good night, y'all. God bless you.